I'm gonna show you some DIY magic right here. Oh, quite a bit going on here. One, you should never piggyback a GFCI or an outlet like this. Two, they have number 12 wires stabbed into the back of an outlet. You can only stab in number 14 wire. And so when you do this, all the amperage that's going to be running through this outlet and this outlet has to pass through this one outlet when you piggyback it like this. So what you should do is take this wire and connect two separate wires on this to where you can take one wire to here and one wire to here. So I'm going to fix this and get this taken care of. This is something I see a lot, just people doing things the way that they think is okay, but it's actually not okay. Unfortunately, it leads to a lot of issues. These outlets were actually not working because of how it was made up in the other box. I actually took it all apart already, but as you can see, they have these joints made like this. This is what was made of the outlet. Had a ton of wire stripped there that was stabbed into the back of this outlet, not making connection. So really got to know what you're doing to do this properly and safely. This is electricity. It's not something you want to play around with. It's important to do it safe. If you do it yourself, that's fine, but know how to do it properly so that you aren't endangering yourself, somebody that buys your home down the line. It's just so important to have this done correctly. It is very, very powerful, the electricity that we have on our walls. Take care. All right, I'm back with this. Unfortunately, they cut these things they cut the incoming lines way too short. So I had to put a wire nut joint on that because I wasn't gonna be able to get my GFCI outlet on that. So I made a pigtail of that. So this is the way it should have been done. They should have made pigtails, should have had GFCI protection in. They did not, they just had these standard outlets. But when I say a pigtail, this is what I mean. So you bring in whatever wire's got the incoming power, and then you bring off two separate wires to go to each of the devices that you're serving. And then that way all the amperage passes through here where all the wires are made up nice and tight, instead of passing through this outlet, back out of this outlet, and to the next device. Because then this outlet is going to be getting all of the amperage in that situation, whereas in this setup, the amperage goes in and out through these, through the wire nut joint, and only the amperage that's being used for this device will go through this wire when it's set up this way. Now, what I will say is with the GFCI, since this is protected off of this, the amperage that's flowing through here, the amperage that's flowing through this outlet, and any outlets that are downstream of the GFCI, all the amperage will be flowing through this device, and it is designed to do that. These are not meant to be done like that. But anyways, if you need help out there, it's Triple Check Electric. We're all about doing quality work and doing things the right way. Take care.